So if you ask enough taxi drivers and hail enough cabs down, eventually you will find one that will take you to the Plaka, which is one of the most charming districts in Athens around the Acropolis. And it's also one of the oldest areas and neighborhoods in this ancient city. Right now, we are standing in the Plaka, which is Athens' ancient, oldest neighborhood. It is absolutely the epicenter of history and culture. But like always, morning starts with coffee and breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. We're having breakfast right now at the Greco's Project, and they have a full English breakfast, which is exactly what I'm looking for today. Loads of protein to get through this morning. Kalimera.
Kalimera.
Kalimera. Kalimera, friends.
Good morning, scrambled eggs.
Thank you.
And the omelet with vegetables.
Thank you.
Want to taste my eggs? Do you have cheese in yours?
No, mine's delicious though. You're welcome to try some. I'm happy.
So in 15 minutes, the gyros, the sliced meat, will be ready.
Wow.
And I will make the first cut with automatic machine because it's the only restaurant in Greece that has automatic machine.
Really?
For cutting the gyros, yes.
We have here,
Our guy lady is ready to do the first cut.
okay,
This, on the left is the pork one, on the right is the chicken.
okay.
These are the most famous type of gyros.
Now this is, I've never seen this before. This looks like an automated machine.
This is an automatic machine. Yes. It's the only restaurant in Athens that use this kind of machine. And
Oh my gosh. So the machine moves up and down and shaves the meat. Now in the gyro, the meat is typically served thin or
Yes.
okay.
Mostly thin and well done. And the first cut is always the most tasty.
Really?
Yes.
Any chance I can get to taste that first cut?
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Wow, look at that. The only place in Greece that has the automated gyro slicer. Look what Yanis made for us today.
Oh my god.
Authentic gyros here at the Plaka in Athens. It does not get any fresher and more hospitable than the way we have experienced true Athenian culture and beauty this morning at Greco's Project. And it looks like we have two different types of gyros here. The traditional pork gyro with the tzatziki and the red onions and the tomato on the nice grilled pita. And then we have the lighter or chicken version with the pita, the tomato, and what looks like a creamy hummus type of a chickpea sauce. That was pretty, wow, that was pretty incredible. Delicious. The tzatziki smooth and creamy, the onions pungent, the parsley gives it that right, nice freshness, the tomatoes, and of course, the lamb is rotisseried to perfection.
All right, this guy.
I know, there's no pretty,
mess here.
there's no pretty way for a pretty lady to eat a gyro.
No, there is not. It's gonna be ugly. The carnage.
Smile for the camera. And you tell me which one you like better.
This one.
Stop. Really? And I like the chicken.
Have a napkin, please.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of Anna. She went head first into these gyros. After that incredible start to the morning and just about lunch, right? We are now on our way to the Acropolis, which is that really big famous mountain with the Parthenon on it. Well, we're going there now. We're in the Plaka and we're gonna walk straight through the Plaka to this famous landmark. Athens is literally one historical ancient site after the other, so you could easily spend a week just going through all of these areas. And if you're a history buff, like my friend Anna, you will absolutely want to come to Athens and see everything that this city has done to contribute to Western civilization. It's remarkable. It's really cool to be walking to the Acropolis, feeling like a part of history, where so much of who we are and what we have today began. It's truly inspirational, really beautiful.
This, and I also have this, but he makes them himself out of bronze and then with gold leaf.
Wow, they're beautiful.
So I need my wallet, and I might need to borrow euro if I don't have enough cash.
Wow, look at that. Wow, that is spectacular. Unbelievable. This is cool. Wow. The Acropolis is full of incredible places to visit and take pictures, but you're not allowed to take video, so shh. We are here at the Acropolis, and right behind me is the Parthenon. Pretty spectacular. All right, we are on our way to Anathiotika, which is this cool island village area between the Plaka and the Acropolis. All right, let's do this. Hi. Perfect. Yeah, man. We made it down from the Acropolis, from our awesome visit to the Parthenon, and when you do, just like us, we were dying for thirst. So this next step here on our food tour today is actually to try some Athenian beer, and we're having Alpha, which is the Athenian blonde lager, if you will. It's like an amber, and it's pretty good, very small head on it, so pretty light to drink. And you know me, I'm not a super big beer drinker, but it's actually very smooth, slightly creamy, really easy going down. And the best place to have this Alpha is Xenios Zeus, which is this great rooftop garden cafe here between the Acropolis and the Plaka. And with the beer, you also get this great little plate of course, we're in Greece, so kalamata olives, pepperoncini, and then some of those crispy, crunchy bread cubes that we've learned were a staple in some of the poorer homes for the residents here in Athens. So we've got a really nice mix of nibbles with our beer. Yamas.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Wow, look at that dolma with the cream on top, it looks like. Sour cream.
Wow.
So this is the saganaki. Here is the fried Gruyere cheese, which think of like a Swiss cheese, so it's gonna have some pungency to it. It's gonna be quite oily then when it melts. All right, let's give this a whirl. Mmm.
Yeah.
The cheese is so creamy, and the lemon juice on top gives it that brightness and fresh pop to the cheese, which it really needs. You need that acidity cut through the creaminess of this cheese. All right, the dolmas. And what I love about this dish right away is the dill. Spectacular scent that just pops right off this dolmas. And right away you can see that this dolmas is very different than what we have back home. The ones we have back home that you might see in the supermarket in the olive section, because that's where I get mine, are about this big. They're about 2 inches long. This is a good 3 inches long, 3.5 inches long, which is really unusual. But it's the grape leaf that is, I believe, brined and rolled around the minced meat. This dolmas is warm and it melts in your mouth. Xenios Zeus is an excellent stop after you visit the Parthenon for some really great Athenian beer, some real cool, authentic Greek dishes, and just an incredible view. Now we're headed to the Plaka to do some shopping. And this is an area that has store after store of not just souvenir items, but unique artisan items that you can get to bring home. Whether it's the Greek eye or some olive oil and ouzo, we're gonna check it out and maybe bring some back. I always knew I was a prince, or maybe a king. Hi, is this Angelos?
It is.
The ouzo king?
The Ouzo King.
Is that you?
No.
No.
Spiros.
What is ouzo?
Ouzo, it's a niche flavor taste. It's like
okay.
black liquor, let's say. Yanaji, which is 45% double distillation, something that you don't find
Wow.
everywhere. Nice taste,
Okay.
good taste of anise, smooth and mellow, I can say.
Okay.
This one. Number 5 of Teteris family from Chios Island,
Okay.
which is, I can say, one of the best.
Really?
Yes, very nice. You just add some ice if you like, or straight, you can do that.
Okay.
Most people like to put a little bit water also becomes
Oh, really?
milky because of the aniseed.
Well, I'm gonna get some ouzo because I want to bring home a little bit of Athens, a little bit of Greece, and when I serve my dinners, I love to have everyone have a little bit of a digestive at the end of dinner, and ouzo seems like the perfect digestive after a Greek meal. Walking through the streets of the Plaka at night in Athens is really electric. Everyone's out, everyone's having their aperitivo, their happy hour cocktail, and we are gonna check out right now Cine Paris, a roof garden cinema, one of the first and only rooftop cinemas in Europe. Super cool. Look at how cool this is. This incredible movie theater on the roof in Europe, in Athens, and behind me, the Acropolis. This is Athens' oldest neighborhood, and when you come out for date night at Cine Paris, make sure you literally go right across the street to this very cool tavern for dinner. The name of the tavern is?
Estia Taverna, the best
Estia
food in
Taverna.
Plaka, guys. The
That's
best
right. Wow.
Here,
Beautiful.
salad,
Thank you.
right?
I love the Greek salads here in Athens, and one cannot have enough Greek salad. Look at what is coming to the table.
Time for
Holy mackerel!
action. Pasticcio. Time for action.
Yes, and the lamb souvlaki.
The lamb souvlaki.
Beautiful.
The boiled vegetables and French fries.
Wow, fantastic. All right, let me tell you what's going on here. So these are two traditional Greek dishes. The lamb souvlaki, think of it like a shish kebab. It's the beautiful marinated grilled lamb with the roasted red peppers, yellow, green, red, and then of course some sauteed vegetables. We've got carrots, we've got zooks, and we've got French fries, and of course lemon juice, because lemon brightens everything up. However, this is the mommy dish. This is pastizio, and pastizio is a layered, long, tubular noodle covered in a bechamel sauce with Greek yogurt in it, and it has all kinds of great spices in here. So think cinnamon, oregano, and of course ground meat. And it can be ground veal, beef, pork, lamb, whatever you want to put in it. I make mine with ground veal and ground lamb. It is delicious, and we're about to have this. And by the way, true authentic Greek pastizio is not the real deal if it doesn't have the long noodles in it like this does. Look at that bechamel on top. Delicious. It's really good. very mild. You get the hints of the cinnamon. You get the hints of the oregano. It's a really delicious lasagna. Excellent. Pastizio.